comprises of two teams right now, which are going to be Boom as well as Sam9. And we talked about Sam9. They're letting you high to play here starting off the first map. But for Kings, Pizza gun, DP28, but Mika actually shoot down on Octime, finish off straight away, but finally Fnatic switch over to Shotgun as Shopper the race of FaZe Clan now marching towards the rooftop.
And Fnatic, okay, behind him. Nade might be launched. Oh, wow, one nade getting two. Beautifully lobbed across, and now it's rushing time for FaZe Clan. And we clear off the two knockdown members of NST. Mortic and Fnatic out. Denboy being chased down by his teammate. KNS coming in, but Kenboy, you'll be all alone now. 1v3. I guess this is recall time for NST.
But what we do know, Kings is the one that will go for the recall. He's going straight away at the back line by Kenboy. But while Kings are going to go for the recall, it's going to be Boom versus Sam9 next. Now Boom, they lost one player before, but they managed to recall instantly. And Martel managed to get down. UI is going to be Poin. Is actually clutching it. 1v2 just now.
Sam9 is back at 4. But now on the other end, we have E-Arena, RRQ, Genforce to be back soon as well. So we boy in a similar situation, but supported by Macaris from another distance.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of heated argument when it comes to the stadium side between the two teams. Homeboy, Sam9, I guess we have a new contender here. Not just Sam9 versus Boom anymore, but back to its MXG. It is going to be slightly on the northern side out of the stadium. MXG, yesterday have been a great day for them. Today might be it too. Right now standing at number 3, 55 points. They're more than secured based on your benchmark earlier that you mentioned. But I4, he finally plays. But what a blunder with that hand grenade.
Somehow blew up his own teammate. But now KTN, Mr. MVP, dancing around, jump onto the outside just to get shot down by Mr. I4. He needs to redeem himself. Sui Boy shows up with a spray past the window, gets a knock, and MXG, this will be their comeback. The revive will kick in soon.
Potato arrive, and here comes the shotgun coming out. Another one! It's Tony K taking out the deadly duo of Poin.
And the circle hardship towards the north. Ball on screen now, we have a fight. It's going to be a 1v3. And it's going to be a straightforward one for Celcom DG Alliance Leons to get his target. But now the rest of them from Hale Esports coming in. They need to fight back. Richard X gets Zipnar. And they look from the other side, gets gunned down as well. Celcom DG Alliance, they only have one player left. Is he around here? Don't see him though, so perhaps it's going to be recall duty for the final player.
Flat field indeed. It's the worst case possible for Talon right now, and they lost Boychel in the process, but at least they still can go for the recall if they can find the Tower 1. But E-Arena also in the same boat as Talon before Mormon coming in with a very low HP, while he'll just finish off the rest of Celcom DG Alliance player while one of them trying to go for the recall. Mormon, unfortunately, with no backup coming in, with NC2 also get knocked down.
So he can only recall one. But now it's a matter of surviving the blue. And now the rush in here by RRQ onto Ade Luke. Ade Luke taken out. And Leon's on the other side. He's coming in. Leon's 1v1. Lapar only 40% of health. Leon's still pretty healthy. And now Leon's has backup. It's going to be a 2v1. And at least they'll be able to recover. Ade Luke? Or maybe not. Ade Luke has been eliminated. But anyway, now AZ Slumber rushing in on the point, and Voxy again putting up a good show.
Lucky enough, they're not too curious to finish off whatever that's left of Voin just now. But we do have a fight coming out, which going to be on the southern side. Homeboy Smart now caught Talon, while Talon fired back. But FaZe Clan Chaco seems to be very interested to be part of this party too.
Talon, only one chill left now. And from afar, he's going to finish off real to secure that elimination point. As now, Pochil not in the circle yet, but FaZe Clan is in front of him. That's it. Eliminated from the side by Mr. Chaco from the high ground. Kim from Homeboy's Magna is still there though, but his nade is a little bit too late as Chaco moved away.
Back to his side of NST. They managed to reach as a 4 last time we saw them. They were fighting against, I think it was Boom as well. But now it's going to be round 2 perhaps against Boom. Well, Boom knocked down on 1. With Heavy Toll on the side of NST lost 2 members. It's going to be a 2v3. Well, King Moktek hope that he will somehow connect the shots, but unfortunately he's being surrounded. He got this warehouse by himself, but it's so difficult to defend a warehouse by yourself when there's a whole group coming up from behind. The shots are from behind, and King Moktek couldn't actually come through by himself. Managed to finish and secure Yummy May. Misery Mastery.
And Boom Esports, they survive. E-Arena, looks like they still are in the game right now. Oh, hey, Paragin, not like that. Splat into the rock.
It's Paragin. Every single time Paragin has a vehicle, he's more lethal than he actually carries a weapon. But back to the side of Boom, they're losing their members against the Vikings. Yeah, Octa just giving cover fire from afar. It's very far indeed. Now, Mastery have to just clutch 1v2 right now because Octa is a bit too far. He couldn't actually do it. As Tens finish off Mastery around the container area.
And it's really hot right now. Taking a lot of damage though. Spraying to the smoke. They try to get the win here, and Win moving in, and looks like Team Flash, they will come in onto final player of Yale Esports. And there goes Pazorix. They got it.
Right before the smoke just popped here. But Vikings going to crash into FaZe Clan with Homeboys, Magna Esport in there as well. So each one of them, each team are taking a quarter of this compound. But Jaco coming in with the shotgun, playing around the doors, hoping it was some show, but he got knocked down instead by Tens. Jaco in trouble. Where are the rest of FaZe Clan? They now try to work as a trio. The first one to shoot, the first one to attempt to do something might actually feel big time. But Canary, a lot of prepping up, cooking up, nade, but Tins, he's not focusing what's inside, he's focusing on what's on the outside, and Break managed to take down on Iftar. Will T follow as well as he's trying to gain those points before being taken by another team from behind, perhaps. Well, that's going to be Circum DJ Alliance down to only one last player. Here comes Homeboys, Magna Esport. They're charging into his FaZe Clan. It's a 3v3 and the nades start flying over. Even the Molly is being tossed around. But coming up from Kim, he's been knocked down. He's trying to go from off angle, but Canary can with his position. And back to the side of Canary. Here comes a Molly. 2 wanted not to get inside.
Canary with a nade being cooked up. Is he going to be able to land this angle? Limboy takes damage, but he's alright. But Shamil is the one that went down. Kim will be eliminated by Canary's nade. Getting 2 targets by that angle. Limboy shows himself. Countering back onto Canary. Homeboys Magna will not go down without a fight.
They're still not done yet. They have another team to deal with. That's going to be the Vikings. And now both teams down to last player. It's going to be Homeboys Magna Esport in FaZe Clan with their solo player remaining, but still managed to fight back. Limboy, he might just be it. The player that the Malaysian region looking for this season. Coming up to revive on Shamil. Wunti's being revived by Break as well. But the rest of FaZe Clan now leaving down to LG. But Homeboys do have a better reset and revive compared to the side of Vikings. They're winning it is over now. Ozzy! Oh, Ozzy! Close enough! He almost clutched a 1v2, but Limboy again saved the day.
Now for Homeboys Magna, what a start for them. But now it's going to be Jimmy, the final player of Circle DJ Alliance, loses it to Homeboys Magna. Homeboys Magna now 11 eliminations.
Any consolation with a heavy toll on that side.
And Temnite won't have any boulders to protect them in the next stage. Cops will still be knocked down by Voxy within the smoke. We don't see his teammates nearby. They could be on the way. But as long as the smoke is still active, Top should be fine. But he's bleeding out the 30% of health left. He needs his teammates to come pick him up. And they should be on.
Oh boy. Bo is now down. How to say Tops? If both of them are down, Win managed to bombard a big one against a muzzle. But Limboy really baiting at the wolf to wake up. Well, these Xaviers are quite busy against Team Flash. Homeboys Magna Esport coming up from behind trying to be the third party, but unfortunately did not connect somehow. But for Poin, let's put out the rest of Team Flash. Now all eyes are set on Team Flash. There's no way out for them. tossing on Consulate. Down to 40% of HP. Limp Boy still not taking action with Shamil as well.
Oh,
He might actually get spotted out, but Paradigm dropped one more on Consulate. Here comes coming out from Homeboy's Magna as well.
the smoke is just to blind Zeus from landing his nades. And now the circle have shifted. Lucky enough for Poin, and on the others, it's still going up low, but they got Paradigm. Wow, that nade by Foxy again. It came from Foxy.
A big one on them. We were waiting and watching when they've dropped the both Nick coming from Consulate and Foxy. Just now, one hit. Just now we saw Limb Boy's position. Can see straight. Probably even spot out Richard as well.
So we keep it for the right moment later. Now it's stage 9. The zone will close entirely. You can see that Zeta is just waiting for Zeus to show himself. But Shamil finally saw Richard and Haley spots out.
On the side of Poin, they don't know it's going to be one team or two teams, but they spotted out Limp Boy finally, and Limp Boy, he has to fight back. He spotted out, but it's a bit too late as Constant shooting down on Limp Boy. Now Zeta tried to reset himself. Well, on the other hand, Zeus can be saved, but Foxy will not let him go. Close enough as the Blues stop to close it. Another net flying over. Shaman tried to steal it away, but denied. But it has a Poin still. Now Poin! They secured the chicken as the start of their day. What a day of their second day coming from Poin to start out with a great tone indeed.
As a team, they're not able to find their groove yet. Maybe they need a stronger coach, but for NST, they need a stronger fight against Team Flash.
NST, it's going to be the number one team right now. They're squeezing the life out of them, but Mofter can actually do it. The DBS is a CQC. He managed to secure that one out, at least one of them knocked down, and they lost one player. That's going to be Kings. Where are the rest of Team Flash? Down to that one particular player running around. Oh man, you don't want to have disrespect in this lobby. Coming in, it's going to be the Xavier's next. Try to cleaning up what's left by Team Flash and NST fight before. Here comes the nade flying in, the attempt to flush them out. They spot out Fanatics bleeding out. It's not a threat anymore, but down to only Ken Boy. And they spot the corner, but Ken Boy fought back. It's not going to go down, but it finally have to bow anyway. NST, after that surprise attack by Team Flash lasted a bit longer than them.
Who's coming in? Who's next? Who's next? Okay. Not yet. Maybe RQ had the idea, but one player knocked his I4. So they had to stop, but I'm looking at the compound where Xavier is at. Okay, here comes Boom.
Boom. Oh, Lamborghini. You can see the rage in Lamborghini. Oh, try to clear up the corners and make sure that you can get every single point and try to scout out the rest of Boom players while his teammates being revived here. Yummy May coming in, no DBS this time, but Octa does have a DBS, but Octa managed to take down on Lambo. Yummy May trying to reload, going out for a bit while the... Wait, what happened to Homeboys? Limp Boy Shamil, what is going on for the self-nade for the team against RQ? It was possible timing ever to actually do that. Back to a sort of Boom versus these Xaviers. Levi still alive. Octa and Yumi May. It's going to be a 2v1 against the last player of the Xavier. Can he do it? Levi got stuck in the corner. Yumi May waits it out. Unfortunately, but Talon spotted out. Is this the last player of Hill? Not really. This is the only player of Hill right now here, but Richard makes so much damage on Talon's side, who just arrived in this building. The rest of Hill just arrived as well. It's going to be a huge bloodbath here between these two teams. But for Achul, is down to very tiny HP left, while Yoru already prepped himself with the DBS. He managed to reset for Achul, but the nade from Paso Riggs take it 2 down at once. Down to only Achul, and 3 touch coming from off angle. Well, Achul, all he got left with that S12K, what can he do? He didn't throw anything yet, and the circle just proceed to shrink even further. And unfortunately for these two teams right now, it's a bit far from the rest as going to the center and Hill. waiting. So they might want to wait FaZe Clan to be a bit busy before coming up from behind. But speaking of MXG, Celcom DJ Alliance seems to be having some trouble to deal with them. It's a three-way war, and we have Sem9 joining as well.
Sem9, Celcom DJ Alliance, the two Malaysian region teams at each other as Mika gets Adik Luke. Celcom DJ Alliance falling apart with only one active player left. And here is Sem9 rushing in. Piran turning around and Celcom DJ Alliance eliminated. Decision. Oh, but we have Kim here and Azmi in the same building. Kim with a nade. Sends it across, but nobody's on the second floor. Azmi moves to the other building, gets onto his buggy, and it's time for him to bail this one. If not, it will be too late. But, oh, lots of damage. Kim almost got it.
Close enough. I don't know if Azmi will actually survive. Oh, he take the shack for a bit, try to reset. But Kim, if he spot that vehicle just now, actually... Oh, never mind. Azmi gonna get his revenge.
Oh.
And he got it anyhow. What a track and spray just now coming from AZ, but they are in trouble. Well, Azmi's dealing with the last player of Homeboys just now. We're looking at Hill, Sem9, E-Arena, and the rest of AZ also joining in this party as well. Look at the nades dropping by. It's a naked lore right now. As Sem9 now have a Mika bleeding out. You have to reset. Firen, nobody can get to us the off angle. Yeah, Rush coming in. Firen straight in front. Azmi just running people over brutally with no shame at all. Firen! And the rest Sem9 is history. Why would you want to shoot if you have vehicle?
Well, exactly. That's what they're doing, and Azmi's not stopping yet, getting Momo with a vehicle. He can just drop his vehicle, but the one that's dropping right now is Azmi onto the ground thanks to...
He will return the favor now. Coming in, Yummy May. The attempt to flush out by Yummy May. Got naded down instead. Makari is taken down on one with that nade. Putting a halt to his Boom's movement. Tried to flush him out, but Makari's down next by Matsuri. It's back to 3v2. Where is the last play of Boom?
Oh, and that's your answer. Octa behind. And that's going to be the first volley. He will not connect, but from the other side, it's going to be the Viking. Putting pressure back on the MXG. Buying a little bit more time for Mastery to save his team.
Oh, Brian coming up from the side of AZ, but couldn't make it through. Those elevations were put up to bass work by Poin. Zeta just now managed to secure 2 elimination, but RQ just arrived. Here comes another fight. They're still licking their wounds, but Zeta got run down by the overcrowd. Laporte up to 1 HP, but another one and finished off. No, Hacko! Oh, can we just have a hovercraft battle instead then?
Yeah, might as well. Just make it a bumper car battle, right? Like Azmi versus Nepeko. Just same time, the blue is right behind Mastery. Now it's time for him to move in. Oh, it's going to be a force 1v4. He has no choice. And KTN can't do much. Mastery breezes through, but it still needs to win this fight.
There those footsteps right on top. Makaris, be careful. Oh, it's around the corner.
Gotcha, bitch.
Playing ring around the rosy from the back and the blue, and he goes. Oh, he knows how to play the mental game in the mind games just now on the side of the play of MXG. But Kanari Nepeko's down on the ground. He's not in his overcraft. He couldn't actually run people down like that. But I4 barely hanging on. Here comes another one from Kanari, and it's going to be FaZe Clan Chopper taking down on I4. As RQ seems to be in shambles. We're looking at FaZe Clan winning that fight, but at the same time, MXG is fighting the Vikings as KT and Gaslow almost got finished off. Down to only Sui Boy. It's 1v4. Can he actually do it?
Oh, he's trying to get down, but Break taking a lot of damage as well. Break is not down. And it's going to be Woonty that needs to save them.
Here comes a Nate flying over. Cooking it a bit much longer.
Members of FaZe Clan. Lapar, the final player, 9 eliminations now for RRQ, and a couple of them by Nepeko's hovercraft. Oh, here comes Lapar, he gets Canary, but he has to move on. The blue, just too much for him to handle. He got it, but he's not able to secure the elimination point.
The fallen member, but Vikings already there to take it away. There's no way Shopa can reach out to Canary, it's too far. All he can do, and all he can actually do right now, the best thing he can actually perform, gain a couple of points before he get rushed in. Chopper Already cook up the nade. Woong T and the rest of them look at the nades flying. It's just a matter of time, and things are being to be unfolding on the side of the Vikings here today, winning their first chicken in this week. Oh boy.
It's overlapping, so I guess we'll check out later. Circle happened to be there, so okay, cool. But Cellcom DJ Alliance, they're going to avoid it. They're going to go to Power Grid instead. But now Team Flash, okay, they are Team Flash. Oh, it's D-Xavier. Come on. D-Xavier, they could use points.
Master and Padawan, let's go. We talked about this before. We got to get it. 1-to-1 trade-off between Team Flash and AT getting on win. D-Xavier's tops down. Levi's down as well. What a trade between this. It's going to be 1v1. Or are they done? No, they're not done. Tops managed to reset on the players of Team Flash. They are not being executed yet. But Pargins here, can they actually do it? These Xaviers, they lost the entire crew. This is where the Padawan exceed the Master now. And speaking of Pargin, he arrived. He looked the wrong way. He went double tops. He managed to take on one. Make it two. Paragin, the Master speak and the Master stand.
Care of Earthzy on the other side. Smoke being popped up though. And based that on their vehicles, trying to get away, but NC2 still gets his target.
NC2 never failed to impress. 30k next moment, still bleeding out. Sharp over the Scar L managed to take him down on a different angle, but FaZe Clan, they are advancing to a Zoom moment, perhaps. NC2 prepared to actually take the fight head on. If that's going to be the worst case scenario for him, they lost Chaka for FaZe Clan as well. 30k spot L Shopper down to 40 or 45% of HP. But here it is. Look at the center. Everybody is there.
I noticed the elimination feed. Okay, Sem 9 in the fight against RRQ. Okay, the Southern fight. This will continue now. RRQ will push in on the Sem 9.
Oh, Sem 9, they already prepped the nade over. UI and Furan, they tossed and they managed to actually avoid that completely by RRQ. Beko coming in. I want to see the insides. Let us see the insides. Lapa knocked down Furan as well. It's down to the shotgun fight. We're looking at the building. We don't see inside. There you go, Napako coming in with a shotgun. That's 12k. UI coming up from the side and he got one. Can he scores another for UI? There's another one. He needs to reload right now. 12k down, emptied out the barrels. He needs to do this, but the jump shot and going on to the second floor. UI trying to find a way, but he managed to secure and execute the last member of Sem 9 in trouble. It's going to be 1v1, the Peko or UI to make it out alive. Slow will not make him able to move. Is he stuck?
We'll check back on Richard later because right now, looks like it's starting to explode on the right side. Look at the amount of teams there. Including Zero from Boom Esports with the blue behind him. And King Mortic still in front. Somebody knows that Mortic is there because they saw the smoke. They tried to nade that smoke, but Mortic is not exactly in it. And he came for Poin. Another nade. And it is Mr. Guns Razak that got it.
Yeah, perfect one at that too, but Satcom DJ Alliance. Oh no, it was 1v3. And it's going to be Kim winning over Satcom DJ Alliance. What just happened? They rushed into its last player of Homeboys. No, one player of Homeboys, Magna Esports. He clutched this. Wait a second. Oh, no way. That steep hill. Actually, the saving grace for Homeboys, Kim. But on the other hand, it's a different story. Now, Richard finally managed to get out of here. Here comes the nade flying over. Oh, Kim is a bit too far to actually help the rest of his teammate, but at least he secures 3 points for the side of Homeboys Magna Esports. But we're not done with the show yet as Zeta with a Mini 14. He needs a reload, and also he needs to get... Oh, you have to watch this 1v3. It was so steep. It's just difficult for them to actually stop Kim, and that was a perfect angle. But on the side of Zeta, he needs to replenish his ammunition. That green ammo is running out. But for MXG, they are focusing too much on MXG. Zeta got knocked down by Pezorix from behind. Hill coming out of nowhere and now popping a surprise on Voin's back. But Voin Voxy is still focusing on towards what's beneath. The greatest fear for them right now is what's behind.
But what's in front of Calamity? Is that going to be MXG? They know his position right now. But it's Razak from Poin. MXG. Now the question is, if the circle moves towards stage 9, they don't have space to move.
For Vikings, also, they're losing two of the Hale players. Who's been going at attention for quite some time. It was a 4v3. Down to the last player of Viking, he left. Pazorix. Oh, he's got no finish off. There's no sweat breaking at all for Pazorix right now. But here comes the angle. Here comes the corner. He spot both players out. Drunk! He's going for the reload. And he still managed to secure the whole crew of the Vikings. Pazorix made it happen with 8 eliminations right now, but they're not done. Hill got gunned down. Never mind, he actually had an accident dropping himself down there. But for MXG, it's going to be versus Poin, still ongoing.
Oh, at least MXG, they can play by the left side to come in. But Poin will surely stop them. Voxy with the high ground. Here's Voxy. Lots of damage dealt. And Zeta will knock down Richard from the other side. Oh, Zeta forced to move down as well. And here comes Voxy again. And Voxy, he has to jump down. No more space. The blue is right beside him. And now he's together with his teammates. Still with the high ground advantage.
Want to play these elevations. Last we've seen this happen was yesterday, where Team Flash kind of did not expect the corners around those cliffs. But for MXG, they managed to get down on Poin in shambles. Down to only 2 players left. Voxy is down as well. Only Razak with the DBS within those smokes. MXG, they're fighting this 3v1. Can they get it? Oh, Razak, will it surprise us? They spot out Razak silhouette and the smoke of this dissipate as clear as day. Gaslow getting it done. But Hill, given the opportunity, they managed to reset as a 2. It's a 2v4. MXG, can they secure this chicken?
Oh, but Hill needs to do a celebration for Poin.
A great ending for MXG.
So we need to see what happens tomorrow for NST. But for us to get a clearer view, now these are the points collected. So 61 points look pretty healthy. But NST 51, yeah, somewhere in between.
I'll be honest about this. 51, I'm not sure so much regarding the safety here. It depends on, I want to see how much Hill can garner for today. Look at this, 39 points. Approximately 30 points in a day minimum, or around there somewhere. So if you actually add up both the numbers, 60 probably going to be the number that's still a bit more safer than the 50s. But the Xavier seems like they are in trouble too.